Hey everybody, Nidra back, Mary season 4 episode 6. Let's jump into it. We see in this episode where it picked up last week where Tina was on the stage still giving her testimony and Erica was in the back trying to catch her breath and everything because she had felt ill on the stage as she was singing. But everybody, her face was speechless and the pastor's face was priceless if Tina was going on and on with her testimony. And like I said, I understand why she did it and the meaning behind it. But when you divulge so much, some people don't know how to take it. But in the other hand, it is good to get your testimony out when you come through the storms and God brings you through and your trials and tribulations. But some things you still have to keep to, oneself and prepare people for what you're about to say. Because I don't believe in God and I didn't believe in this, that, and the other, it kind of had people feeling some kind of way. Anyway, Erica comes back on stage, hurries up, tries to sing a Mary song. Also in this episode, we see where there's still some fallout about the venue with BB King and money. And we see where Erica tries to speak to Tina and let her know that, Warren had invested like $40,000 and it was supposed to be just for her, but it ended up being for Mary. And I see both sides of this. If Erica would have just stuck with her solo and not, said yes because she felt guilty, I'm that type of person too. I mean, I am. I'm not afraid and not ashamed to say it. Very sensitive, very giving, this and that. I have a hard time saying no to, but I will. Um, and Tina's not hearing it. Tina's letting her know where this one for Mary. You was already, Mary helped establish you, and you said yes, and this and that, and they going back and forth, and neither one of them is really getting nowhere. They both saying stuff, but both of them gonna stick to what they're, already thinking. Erica saying that Tina's not gonna be a great manager. Tina saying she gonna be a great manager and everything else, and that's it. That on that. Also, we see in this episode where they were getting inducted to the Library of Congress and their music, and congrats to them. Great achievement. And, of course, something is going on with the sound. And Erica saying Tina the manager, and Tina says the road manager issues when they on the road. She just the manager for at home to answer calls. And, and everything. And I'm just like, Tina is not a good manager. Why did she say she could do this? But, hey. If you like it, I love it. Also, we see where I don't think none of their family came to the event. I watched it where they watched it with you, and they were saying that they didn't know it was going to be that big and that huge. And Erica throwing shots talking about, well, yeah, you the manager, you supposed to know. And Tina saying, well, I'm doing this and that. Just be glad we're here, whatever. So we also seen this episode with Tina is getting ready to go back home after they performed at the Library of Congress. But before then, they asked her when the next Mary album would come out, and she said by 2016, possibly. And Erica sitting there like, what? You just said this on camera? What? Now they got us? What? So, Tina's not thinking about this. She just runs off at the mouth, say whatever comes to the top of her head. So we see where she's getting ready to go back home, but Erica has to still perform for the NAACP or whatever, and she wants to take a break to be with her kids. She's exhausted, she's tired, she's almost burnt out. And she's asking Tina where she comes from. And no, Tina motto, if it ain't about Tina, I ain't doing it. So she says no. She said, I told you to learn to say no. I didn't sign the contract. You signed the contract. And Erica saying, well, I know that, but I need a break. I want to see my kids. And Tina said, well, I don't told you. You've been in the game long enough. And no, Erica's going on about, I would do it for you, but that's where you should understand. You would do it. And as I've gotten older, I learned what I would do and what other people would do. Totally two different things. I've always been taught this. Don't give out something you can't stand to lose, whether it's money, love, concern, whatever. Because when you go looking back for it and you go start going through, it'll make you almost hate a person. I've been there, personal experience. Anyway, so she just also she can prepare and everything, and she goes on. And this was a sad part to me when she was on the phone with the daughter, and the daughter is crying, saying, "You said you would be there." I think that was just a little bit too much. They could have kept that out the show. They could have kept that out the show with the kids crying. I'm just a sucker for kids when it comes to kids crying, hurt, or anything. She gets there, she performs, good for her. Also, we see in this episode where Tina meets up with Warren, and Erica has already told Warren what Tina said about a possible Mary Mary album in 2016, and he's pissed. And see, this is the thing. Erica wants to talk to Tina because she know Warren to get down with Tina on Tina level, past or not. You know, that's just the vibe I get for him. Erica's more your soft-spoken, this and that. Warren is more blunt and straightforward with what it is, family or not. You know, you talking about money, and I can understand that when you dealing with people, money and livelihood, what they got to do for their kids, when you out here just shooting off at the hip, you know, that's a little too much because it is a domino effect. So anyway, she goes in, she talks to Warren and everything. Warren's trying to talk to her. Tina ain't trying to hit it. Tina looking at him like, shut up, fool. And then all through the show, she kept telling him, shut up, Warren. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, shut up, shut up. And I was saying, this is how she thinks. Like, this big brother, I'm going to do this, I mess up, he got me. And Warren's telling her, like, you can't do this. And Sony wants a record, and why you doing this? And Tina ain't hearing none of that. She said she the new Tina. And the new Tina's still doing some of the old Tina's stuff by not listening to people and taking consideration of their feelings. Also, we get to where Warren just tells Erica, you know, I mean, well, before that, we get to where Erica meets up with her old manager, Ken Creer, and, you know, last season he was supposed to manage her, but he said he was not with that Mary foolishness and Tina antics. And I was confused because I did see some reviews of this show, and I wanted to ask you guys, wasn't Ken cool with Tina at one point, you know? And then the way he was just throwing on the bus, calling her a bully, saying how she act, but then trying to be nice, nasty with it, and come back then and say, well, she's a cool person, and she can sing, and she went through that, and that's an amazing testimony. I mean, he kind of was really shading Tina, you know, this episode. But on the couch, she was set like a cool cucumber and said that he was a great manager, and, you know, he was a good guy. But, I mean, I can't see her letting all that slide, but maybe she's new Tina and she will. And Erica was saying, you know, what she wanted to do, and that the group was back together, and she was doing the best she can. And Ken was like, I look for you to go further and beyond just what Mary did, that you was just going to be a big old star here, and I was willing to go with you. But, you know, I apologize for the way I handled things. You know, when you told me I had to do both jobs, I didn't sign up for both jobs, so I wasn't going to do both jobs when I wasn't going to get double or triple the money. Y'all ain't gonna do me like Mitch, is pretty much what he was saying without saying it. And so they had a cool convo, but she kept trying to tell him, don't talk about my sister this and that while she was sipping on her coffee. But she knew he was telling the truth, because you look back in the past shows, this is the behavior she has displayed. I mean, you can say whatever you want behind cameras and, you know, off record and stuff, but what you put out here for the world to see is what people go by. And I just hate when people get on these reality shows, they want to shoot off in the blogs and write these long posts and, you know, send messages and come for folks. But what you put out is what people see. We not worried about what didn't make it to what made it to the end of the flow that didn't make it to TV. That you got the excuse for. We go by what you put out here on TV. When I'm pretty sure you got some type of right or ownership or something where you can say, "Nah, cut that part out. We ain't gonna do that. A little drama." But we ain't gonna be doing all this being out here looking crazy. But anyway, I got off track. Anyway, they had their conversation, and we move on to where Warren and Erica have a conversation. And when they at the dinner table, Warren letting her know what it is, and that she had to make a choice, and they couldn't be just losing money, and basically that she needed to get a backbone. But he wanted to talk to Tina, but instead Erica decided that she wants to tell her in her own way. And I guess each week they get to like the good part of the show, the end, they cut it off, and then you have to wait till the following week. But anyway, that was my review of Mary season 4 episode 6. Let me give a shout out to my YouTube fam and some other great reviewers that I watch, and there will be my sis Truth Seeker 5000, Marcus Williams, V Nick, The Ghetto View, Mike B, Smoke Break 314, Cemented, Forest Rocks, The Scorpion Show, Bundy Blue, Ashley Miller, James Caldwell, Tasha C. These are all people I watch. You guys check them out. That was my review for Mary. I'm trying to think some more love, Real TV too. Much love from KY. These are all great reviewers. Each and every one of them do different things. So, sorry about that, you guys. So you guys check them out. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.